Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Allen's Day. Back at it again down here in Tennessee. Still beautiful weather going on here compared to at home. It's been raining for the last week and it's going to keep on raining up in Green Bay. Glad I'm not there. I'll be heading back there at some point in life. Today's mission, nothing too exciting, but I gotta get in here and work on Crusty. As you know from previous videos, Crusty is the Jeep that I've been working on for down here. And so far Crusty's been doing a good job running back and forth to town. It's just nice that we don't have to unhook the truck and the trailer. We can leave that hooked up, so if we want to go to the trailheads with the horses, we can literally throw the horses in there, hop in the truck and go, which saves a little bit. But today's mission on Crusty is, Crusty has a little roof rot. And when it rains, there's a couple of drips of water on the dash. I just had this windshield put in there, and they obviously didn't put enough sealer down in there. Not sure why they didn't, because I don't see any oozing out, and typically that stuff is oozing out of the glass. They don't. So what I got to do is, since Crusty's got a couple little bubbles along here, all the way along, I am going to stick a little bit of time and more money into Crusty. Hey, let me find what I'm looking for here. And we are going to POR 15. Great stuff. I use it quite a bit. This time I bought a little kit of it, and it was relatively inexpensive. And let's see what we got in the kit here. We've got of course our POR 15, got some cleaner degreaser and metal prep. So I'm not sure in which order this stuff all goes together here. Get some gloves, some brushes. So this morning's mission is clean all this up. Then I'm either gonna caulk this, run a bead of good silicone caulk down in there to seal that up, or I'm going to put some of that, I got the stuff they always advertise on TV that fixes everything. And I don't know where it went. So I will have to track that down. Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is. Water patch and seal. So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to spray this right down that crack all the way along under that seal and see if it takes care of it. Most of the time Crusty's going to be in the garage here, so it's not going to be any big deal. So I got to get that done. And then also Crusty gets a little warm in the summertime down here, and that's a big problem with these Jeeps, is there's just no way to get the heat out from underneath this hood. They just boil under here. So I've got actually 2 packages of these roof vents here. So I'm going to cut this roof vent in right there. I'm going to put one right about there. And since I got 4 of these vents total, we're probably getting another one down, or I'm going to put another one down over here. So I don't know if I'm going to get to that on this trip or not, but we might get some breathing ventilation in here. Since we're down here, it's not a big deal. I don't know if I'd like it back home where it's sitting all full of snow, but we got no snow down here, and I don't have any intentions of bringing this back up, so those open vents should not be a problem down here. But let me get started, get the grinder out, and just gonna prep that with, got some tools here. Got this little Milwaukee angle grinder with a 2-inch twist lock pad on the end there. I'll get up there, clean that up, figure out which, oh, they tell me right here. I gotta clean it and then prep it and then coat it. See, just gotta read the directions. Well, let me get started here. Making progress. Show you what I got done so far. Got the top lip, everything ground off along this edge here, all those little rust pockets. I got it in time because there's actually nothing through it, it's just bubbles. And as long as I was out here and I got enough of that prep solvent and cleaner, I took and I just hit this front half of the roof here a little bit with the DA. Hit that up, knock that down. It's definitely not going to be a showpiece. I'll just put a layer of black Rust-Oleum on the top here where I pop some of the little bubbles. Here's where I'll put that POR, and it's probably going to get some spray on Bedliner on the whole top here. But big thing is I just had to stop the rust from creeping down into that window, and then I can seal this up. And I also cut this rubber that was in this corner here. I don't know why they left that in there, because all that did, and I cut it out on both sides, they had that all filled in with rubber here so that when the water goes down in here, you get a freaking 1/4 inch of water, you got dang fish bowl up in the whole top here. Of course that sumbitch is gonna rust. There again, if somebody was doing some thinking when they put the damn window in, they would have figured out that, hey, I gotta have a place for the water to go. But never mind, I took care of it for you. Thanks anyways. So let me get this blown off. Prep solvent or whatever it is, I'll read the directions and I'll get this front done here, and then got it cleaner degreaser. Got that. See, step 1, clean it. Now step 2, I went and stole a squirt pump off of one of the fly spray bottles out there. They show it spraying on there, but they don't send a damn sprayer in the box there, so I went and found a sprayer. So now prep the metal. I think this thing is, you gotta be careful what you get it on because it etches it. So I took and taped it off. Didn't have any real paper, but I've got some roofing sheeting, underlayment. So we'll give it a shot. I will do the metal prep, dry it off, and then we'll start with the PL Premium on her. We're gonna get her done yet. As you noticed, I brought it inside. That sun was just curing out this cleaner and spray too quick here. I actually did read the directions. It said the metal prep on here, you have to leave this stuff sit for a minimum of 30 minutes to sit on there. So, might as well make myself useful. I started to lay out these hood vents on here. So I think the easiest way to do this is just take this hood right off of here, lay it on a set of horses so I'm not getting shavings down in the motor. So, next step is pull the hood off. On to the hood removal. Got the, put an Eyebolt up in the ceiling there. I don't think I'd be pulling motors on there, but it's definitely good enough to pull this hood here. I got the hood marked where it's on there now so that I can go back in the same spot. And hopefully by the time I get this off and start laying that out, this this will be all dried up on top. We hope. Keep hammering. Template's laid out. Put some painter's tape underneath there. And the way they've got it in the instructions is you line this line up here on the hood vent, and I checked underneath and it looks like a pretty good spot. So drilled out my holes. Now I got to cut that hole out of there. The only thing I've got here is a little jigsaw and a metal cutting blade. We're going to give that a go. And I got 4 of them, so we got one down there. And then we're going to get one down here. We're going to get plenty of breathing for this hood on here. No more overheating for Crusty. Well, I got the layout done. This is a right hand one. Left hand goes over here, but then I am putting a left hand one down on the bottom. Everything clears underneath as far as all the structure goes. We've got just a nice little spot in here that'll fit, so might as well use it. The magic numbers to put this in here is 6 inches from the edge to this hole here, and this is 1.5 inches, which happens to be the fold of the paper from this hood line over, and that's where this goes. So you flip-flop them around. So we're going to see what 4 of these look like, and like I said, we got hopefully plenty of breathing in here now. So I'll get this one drilled up, taped up, and see how the cutting goes on there. I'll let that cure out because I want to get one more coat along this edge here. And I've got the first vent in there. That's in there. I'm going in for lunch. When I come back from lunch, POR, finish cutting those out, get them drilled in, get it put back together, and we're done for, well, at least a day on this thing. Still making progress on the vents here. Showed you a little bit about these. They are Daystar, and you'll just have to Google it and find out what it is. But there's your part number there. Got the holes cut in there. Probably should have did a little bit better job with the layout on there. I had to open the holes up a little bit and put a little slot in there to get my screws to line up in there. But no big deal on the bottom side. They want you to use Loctite on all these little screws. What I did is I just took some Rock River silicone. Use this on a lot of stuff. Just zip the bead all the way around, and I got a little bit into the threads too, so that's going to help hold that in there. And I've got this set up so it's upside down here. The hood's upside down so that I can get this, drop it in here, and you can see a little bit of silicone oozing out of it. That's going to take some of that vibration out of there and rattle out. So get the screws in there, get that one on there, get the hood back on, and we're going to call it a day. Well, not quite yet. I still got to get up there, still putting more coats of that POR up on the roof there underneath that rubber seal on there. It's not going to look the prettiest, but it's close enough for what Krusty's doing here. So keep at her. I got Crusty put back together. Hood vents are in. They look pretty good. I've got the top all POR. I am done for now. I'll finish that top up at some other point in life. I will take the roof racks off, sand it down, and probably put some Bedliner spray on there. I think that'd be the quickest thing to do on here. So anyways, thank you for sticking with me on this another Crusty project, and we're going to call it a night. I'm done for the day with this. I think it looks pretty good with the new hood vents there. Crusty can breathe. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.